Welcome back to the channel, coin enthusiasts and history lovers. Today we are taking a closer look at an iconic piece of Australian currency, the 1983 50-cent coin. Though still found in circulation, this coin represents a fascinating chapter in Australia's numismatic story. The 50-cent coin was first introduced in 1966, the year Australia converted to decimal currency. The very first version was round and made of silver, but it was quickly withdrawn because the silver content made it worth more than its face value. By 1969, the coin was reintroduced in a distinctive dodecagon, or 12-sided shape, which remains its defining feature today. The 1983 50-cent coin belongs to the second series and was struck in copper-nickel, an alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This composition gives the coin its silver-gray color, but in circulated condition, most examples now display scratches, dull surfaces, and sometimes patches of darker toning. On the obverse of the coin is a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. During 1983, the portrait in use was designed by Arnold Machin. The Queen is shown wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, and the words, Elizabeth II Australia 1983, circle the portrait. In circulated examples, much of the detail in her hair and crown often appears smoothed. The reverse side of the coin displays the Australian coat of arms, a bold and symbolic design by Stuart Devlin. The central shield is quartered with images representing Australia's 6 states, flanked by a kangaroo and an emu. Above the shield rests a 7-pointed Commonwealth star. This design is powerful, patriotic, and uniquely Australian. In circulated condition, the details of the kangaroo and emu often lose sharpness. The intricate lines of the shield may appear faint, but the overall design remains striking. Even when worn, the coat of arms communicates the strength and identity of Australia as a nation. One of the defining features of the 50-cent coin is its size and shape. Measuring 31.65 millimeters across and weighing 15.55 grams, it is one of the largest coins still circulating in Australia. Its distinctive 12-sided form makes it instantly recognizable, even by touch. The year 1983 saw a large number of 50-cent coins minted, which makes this coin relatively common in circulated condition. Because of this, most examples do not carry high numismatic value. However, collectors still seek them as part of date sets or for the enjoyment of holding a coin that has been part of Australian life for decades. For people who lived through the 1980s, this coin holds nostalgic memories. It was widely used for everyday purchases, from groceries to small luxuries, and played a real role in the financial habits of the time. Holding one today often brings back memories of those years. The copper-nickel alloy used for these coins is highly durable, which is why so many 1983 examples remain in circulation today. Despite their scratches and discoloration, they remain sturdy and resistant to corrosion, ensuring that the coin survives decades of use. The obverse portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, is an important part of Australian coinage history. Later portraits by Raphael Maklauf and Ian Rank Broadley would replace it, but the Machin design is remembered fondly by collectors for its elegance and simplicity. The reverse design by Stuart Devlin highlights not just Australia's national symbols, but also his extraordinary contribution to numismatic art. Devlin's work on Australian coins has become iconic, with the 50-cent piece being one of his most enduring creations. Circulated 1983 50-cent coins often show interesting wear patterns. Some may have flattened edges from constant handling, while others bear scratches or contact marks from being stored with other coins. Each piece tells a small story of its own journey through time. For collectors, the circulated condition may not add monetary value, but it adds character. A well-worn 1983 coin is a tangible connection to the era in which it was made, carrying decades of silent history in its surfaces. While most examples are common, mint errors from 1983 can attract significant interest. Off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or double strikes are rare but highly collectible, and they remind us of the unpredictability of minting. The 50-cent coin also remains significant as a teaching tool for new collectors. Because circulated examples are affordable and widely available, they are often the first large coin that beginners add to their collections. For Australians, the coat of arms design has a deeper meaning. It represents not just the states but the unity of the country. The kangaroo and emu, chosen because neither animal can easily walk backward, symbolize progress and moving forward as a nation. The large size of the coin also made it practical for commemorative designs in later years. While the 1983 version features the standard coat of arms, later issues would celebrate royal events, anniversaries, and national achievements using the same format. The 1983 50-cent coin reflects a period of stability in Australian coinage. Unlike the changes of the 1960s, when decimalization reshaped the entire system, the early 1980s continued with designs that were already well established. When placed side by side with coins from earlier or later years, the 1983 issue fits seamlessly into the long lineage of decimal coinage, bridging the past and present. Collectors often use it to complete year sets or to study the gradual evolution of wear across decades. In circulated condition, the coin is generally worth only its face value of 50 cents. However, in uncirculated or proof condition, the coin can attract more interest, particularly for those building complete collections. What gives the 1983 coin charm is not its rarity but its story. It represents the economic and cultural environment of Australia during that year, a piece of everyday life that has endured long after the transactions it once completed. For younger generations, the coin is also a glimpse into the past. Handling a 1983 piece today is like touching a little piece of history, a reminder of how coins connect us across time. The Australian 50-cent coin continues to circulate, making it one of the longest-lasting and most practical denominations in the country's modern system. The 1983 issue is just one year among many, but it has earned its place in the broader story. The shape, design, and durability of the coin have made it an enduring favorite among collectors and the public alike. Even as digital payments grow, the 50-cent coin remains a trusted companion in pockets and wallets. Looking closely at a circulated 1983 coin can reveal fine details that are easy to miss at a glance. The way the emu's feathers have softened, or how the shield's tiny patterns have worn, shows the life it has lived. Each mark, each scratch, and each area of discoloration speaks of countless hands that use the coin in daily life. This human connection is one of the most powerful reasons collectors cherish circulated examples. In the end, the 1983 Australian 50-cent coin may not be a rarity, but it is an enduring artifact of its time. It carries with it the artistry of Arnold McKin and Stuart Devlin, the strength of Australia's identity, and the simple beauty of a coin that has stood the test of time.